What's up guys, it's Yana here and I'm back with another video. So if you guys have not watched my last video of me getting ready for my 19th birthday photo shoot, it's a great video. I hope you guys watched it and enjoyed it. But now let's get back into the story time. You already know, I already told you in the last story time I did that I'll be doing a continuation of what happened after what happened with me and this guy. So I'm naming the guy the same name, Wreck-It. These are obviously new characters. This is a new character, new everything. And yeah. So if you guys want to watch this video, like, comment, and subscribe. Turn my post notifications on so when I post a new video. And let's go. Alright, so in this video, I'm going to get down and dirty, but early disclaimer before I even say anything, I am over the situation. It's sadly that I had to go repeat myself and have to say this just because people might think the wrong things, and it's not like that. We all are grown now. This happened years ago. This happened like 4 years ago. This is no drama, no nothing. This is just me telling a story to my audience, and yeah, this is what happened. And please do not go and do the most, because I promise you will get blocked and ignored. All right, so basically let's start the video off with after the school year ended. So me and Wreck-It, we weren't friends, you can say, at that time. We were like, I don't know how would you really call it. It's like me and him, we weren't friends anymore, but we was still kind of cordial. I decided I wanted to do a little prank on him just to see if he was still kind of loyal to me, because I don't know. I just wanted to do it. I can't really tell you for real. So I wanted to see if he was still loyal to me. So I asked one of my friends. Obviously we're not friends no more after this incident. I'm gonna call her Leaf. So I'm gonna say the names as we go, by the way. So I told my friend Leaf that can she lure prank him for me, just to see how he's gonna say it, like not off of my number. I should have did it off of my number and did it like, just by me doing it. But instead, I trusted her and I thought she was gonna be, she was gonna be great. Obviously, joke's on me. So what happened afterwards was that I told her to do it for me and she did it. And sadly, he failed the test. Not really surprised on there. Yeah, so he failed the test, he cheated the first time, so I'm not really surprised on there. So, fast forward, after he did the test, I told my friend, Leaf, that she can just delete his number. He failed the test, it's whatever. She said, okay, we said, okay. I thought it was fine and Gucci. Everything was fine. We was chilling. Nothing else like that. I had no knowledge of anything. Obviously, I don't have her phone, and she's not around me every single second of my day. So I don't know what she's doing, and I trusted her thinking that she actually left the conversation where it was at when I told her to. Because that year, I celebrated my birthday at night or the day after. Because that year, I celebrated my birthday the next day. I didn't celebrate my birthday July 15th. I celebrated on July 16th that day because my mom had to work and all that extra stuff. So I was like, okay, I'm celebrating on 16th. And obviously, I had a great time because, I enjoyed it the next day, even though, but, still. Excuse me. So, yeah. So, I had, I was chilling in my room and I get a text from Leaf, and she was, if I still have the screenshots of everything, I'm gonna make sure they are like right here so you guys can see like the evidence and everything, because obviously why would I lie? And yeah, why would I lie? So continue on, she asked me questions. I don't remember briefly because I haven't seen the text messages in a minute, so I'm gonna tell you briefly what I do remember is that she had asked if she can talk to Wreck-It. And I was confused as to what was going on, because mind you, I was in bed watching TV, chilling, just chilling and vibing. Like I was just, and I get a text like that. It kind of caught me off guard because I was really understanding what she was trying to say. So I answered, I have a feeling I was most likely like, what do you mean, talk to Wreck-It, whatever. And I'm pretty sure she was like, You know, like it didn't come off as if she was asking for, it came, no, actually no. It came off as if she was asking for my permission. Later on, knowing that she wasn't really asking for my permission, she was just trying to see what I was going to say, just to make her feel better in the end. Sadly. So she asked me and I told her, I don't remember the exact conversation, but I do remember me telling her, we're friends, right? Just to have her think like, if we're friends, why would I go to ask my friend if I can go out or talk to, quote unquote, with her ex? That's weird. So I asked her that question thinking that she would be thinking the same way I'm thinking, but sadly she wasn't. And she just thought I was just asking her just to ask her that question, knowing damn well that was not what I was trying to say. So I was just like, okay, so she's not understanding what I'm trying to say. I was like, you know what? Like I said many times before, I'm not going to tell you to do anything. If you're a real friend to me, if you're a real boyfriend to me, if you're a real family member, cousin, best friend, I'm never going to tell you how to do anything. Like, I shouldn't have to tell you anything. If you're a real person to me, you're going to do what you're supposed to do. That's just point blank, period. That's how I see it. And if you do wrong, then the consequences will follow afterwards. You feel me? But right now, it's just like, I'm going to allow you to do what you want to do. That's what I was thinking in my head. She wasn't thinking that, but that's what I was thinking in my head. So the next day, I was on FaceTime with her sister, which I'm going to call her Braids, and I'm going to call the friend that her sister, Leaf's sister, and the other friend, me and her not friends anymore also, I'm going to call her, since I'm looking at Mel, I'm going to call her Mel. So I called her. We was all FaceTiming. At the time, they were doing like an internship at this place. So I just called them to talk to them and stuff like that. You know, we talked, we laughed and everything. And then I said, Braids, you know, your sister asked me if I'll be okay with her talking to Wreck-It. And Braids was like, talking? No, they're dating. I said, wait, what? She was like, yeah, they're dating. They're not talking. So obviously, with her saying that, it lets me know that she was lying to me the whole time. And I'm clueless. So I further asked her questions like, when did it start? Was this happening right after? Why was what made her comfortable doing that? You know, just asking her simple questions like that. She answered me like she thought that Leaf was gonna tell me the full truth, but instead she didn't. So with that being said, you know, Braids was feeling bad. Like she was just like, damn, I didn't think she was gonna do that. Then my other friend Mel she chimed in and told me like, you know, that's kind of weird that she would do that. It's kind of giving fake vibes and, you know, stuff like that. So I was just like, that's what I was thinking too. Cause I'm just like, why would she do that? Especially when like she was the main one. Whenever I would talk about him, tell me to like, you know, always give me advice and everything. And like, you know, all that type of stuff. So it's just like, in my mind, it kind of gave me like, cause at that night, I was thinking about it, but I wasn't thinking about it the way I'm thinking about it now. Now that her sister had told me that they're dating, it gave me more of a clear picture of what actually happened without any of them having to tell me anything. Like without Leaf having to tell me anything. So we ended that conversation. I'm chilling, I'm vibing, and I get a text from Braids. Mind you, this is Leaf's sister. I get a text from Braids, and she's telling me that she said she wants to talk about what we were talking about earlier. And I was so confused. I'm just like, why you want to text this? Like, we could just call me. But in my head, I'm just like, a part of me was just like, don't text her back. Don't text her back. But I did. And I was prepared for any outcome, anything. I was prepared for it. So I had told her, I said, okay, so let's talk. So I told her like, you know, I just felt like it was just weird that she did all that, you know, especially when like she could have, I don't know. I just feel like it's just weird. Like there's not really much for me to say. I stand behind what I said to this day. Maybe I should have put more force in it, but at the same time, should I really have to? If you're my friend, you shouldn't even have to be asking me these type of questions. Why I feel this type of way? Or if I'm supposed to tell her this, that. I shouldn't have to tell you anything. If you're my friend, you're not supposed to be with my ex. That's weird. If you're with my ex's friend, that's something different. You're with the friend. You don't have to ask me about that. That's my friends. But you literally sat there and asked me if you wanted to be with my ex because you felt bad. Because you were dating him this whole time without me knowing. So obviously, with school almost starting up, mind you, my birthday's in July. School starts in August. With her knowing that school's going to start up and I'm going to find out, she wanted to go cover up her tracks and make it seem like she asked me beforehand. So that's me putting my little input in there. But anyways, so after that, I went ahead and asked, then after that, I continued the conversation. Obviously, I was not talking shit about her, no negative thing. I was just saying straight up, I think it's just weird that she just, did all of that and lied to me about it in the end. You feel me? So, I disclosed that information to her. And also, Lee didn't even say happy birthday to me. Brace said happy birthday to me. Mel said happy birthday to me. My other friends did, but she didn't. So I'll let you know someone's feeling guilty, someone's feeling some type of way, and someone's being fake towards me. Because now let me know that you know what you're doing, exactly what you're doing. But instead, you're trying to act all innocent, and I didn't like that. So I told her straight up, she didn't say happy birthday to me or anything. So then while I was talking to her, I was kind of wondering, like, where is she? Because obviously, you guys are sisters. Is she right next to you while I'm texting, like, she reading the text messages? Brace told me that she wasn't with her and that she was with her friends. So, she was with her mom. So to my knowledge, I kind of felt like she was lying, and obviously I was right because later on, a couple minutes later, I see that Leaf, right? I said that? Yeah. Leaf, put on her story, oh, if you got something to say about me and say it to my face, don't go talking shit about me behind my back. First of all, I wasn't talking shit about you. I was just stating facts, and I was giving my honest opinion. 1. 2, if you... why would you put that in your story? Because now letting me know that you want some beef, you want trouble. So I had sent that to Mel, and I was just like, is she trying to talk about me? Like, she really trying to, what's going on here? Mel was like, check her. So I did. I replied back, and I said, who are you talking about? Then she was like, then she doubled down on all that stuff she was saying on her story. If I still have the screenshots, obviously I'm putting them on here. She doubled down what she put on her story, on her Instagram story, and was like, no, it's just that, I just felt like you could have just told me all that stuff that you felt and all that type of stuff. Da, 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 da. So now she's like, make it seem like I'm wrong for not telling her no. I shouldn't have to tell you no. By me asking you are you my friend was supposed to let you know. Maybe I could have just told her no, why would I give you access to the guy I was with, And yeah, so I told her, we had a conversation. I might not put all of them here. I don't know if I am. I don't know if I'm not. I don't know, whatever. But if I do, obviously right here. What I do remember from that conversation was that she was just double down from what she put on her story, and talking soft, talking real, cool and everything. And she said a couple things that kind of rubbed me a little bit wrong way. So I just told her, I support you. Maybe I should have said something else. To this day, no. Right now, I'm thinking about it. I'm just like, I should have just told her, you know what? I just think you're weird. No, I did actually tell her that. But I feel like I should expand it more instead of just telling her, oh, I support you, whatever you want to do. But you know what? I feel like I'm kind of right with me saying that. Because me telling her I support her, I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? Let me know down below what you think, what I'm trying to say, and how the story is going on so far. Let me know, because I feel like with me telling her, I support you. Well, you guys gonna see it anyways, but what I do remember, that's just what I said. And she was like, oh, dude, if you want me to leave, wreck it. I'll leave into the da. I don't know if I really told her. I told her to do what she wants. I'm not sure if I told her yeah or no. Most likely I did not tell her yes, but I don't know if I told her no or if I told her do what you want. I don't know. But then I do remember she telling me that she doesn't, that she stopped talking to him, da da da. Okay, we was on the conversation. Obviously she's still rubbing the wrong way with her doing what she did. So there was no conversation afterwards, not really much of a conversation afterwards. School started 5 weeks later. Obviously, first day of school, come popping. I'm gonna show pictures of that. Come popping, come looking like a baddie and everything else like that. I'm not looking at the camera. I'm looking at myself. Let me look at the camera. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I came to school looking like a baddie per usual, and I think it was like the first couple of days of school. I'm not sure if this is the first day of school that we had this that something else happened, but I'm not sure. So I'm just gonna say it because I don't remember what day it was. So she texted me earlier and asked me if she can sit with me at lunch. Me, I felt like, you know what, I'll just tell her, yeah, she can sit with me. So she did. She sat with me, and that moment, it wasn't really, she didn't even have to say anything. That moment I knew I was not gonna talk to her no more. Because just by how that whole thing happened during the summer, and how you lied to me, and how, you know, your sister is telling me everything and you're telling me this, like, at that moment, I knew I was not gonna be friends with her for that long anymore. Like, I knew that we were not gonna be friends anymore. So, with that being said, she sat there, and, you know, all my friends, they knew about me and Record, you know, because all last year, the year before, you know, I was with him, like, I was with Record, like, mostly the whole school year, basically. So, they knew about him, they were teasing about him. Oh, mind you, Leaf is sitting right there, and all of them were just like, oh, me and Record belong together. Ooh, Record still love me, and da 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 da. So like while they're saying and stuff, she's just sitting right there, dumb quiet, have nothing to say, which I don't really expect her to really say anything actually. And afterwards, one of my friends, I'm gonna call him Bag. One of my friends, Bag, he ended up asking her while he's teasing me. Out of nowhere, he asked her, does Leaf know Record? And I'm like, why would Bag ask Leaf that question? Does he know something? Because mind you, we are all friends. So like, obviously she talks to him and I talk to him. So it's just like, we're all friends. So what does he know? So she was like, she denied everything. Oh, I don't know who Record is. And we also have a Record in our school. No, we also have someone in our school with the same name. So she was like, oh, she only knows the guy in that school with the same name, but she don't know a Record. She don't know nothing about him, da da da. And me, I'm looking at him just like, gave that, because I'm just like, why? But anyways, ooh, pink give me like, makes it pretty. Anyways, so yeah, so after she did all that denying and stuff like that, I just gave her a face and everything. I was just like, why is she lying? And like, the more she sat there, the more I just wanted to like leave the table. Like, I just could not sit, and like that, the energy, it wasn't really the fact that you was with Record. It was more the fact that you lied about it, and you put something on your story, and then like I don't know, it just gave me weird vibes. So yeah. So afterwards, obviously, most of my friends know what happened, and they all get their inputs that Leaf is weird. Plain simple as that. So obviously, Record likes to be in my DMs, likes to text me and, you know, flirt with me, whatever. And I'm just telling him, like, why won't you go talk to Leaf? Like, why are you in my DMs? And he was like, oh, because he know I knew about that. And he later on ended up disclosing to me. Oh, wait. Forgot. Let me go back to the table. So yeah, so while all that happened, lunch was over and Leaf left to go to her other friends, and it was just me and Bag and some other girls. And we were just talking. I told him, I was just like, it was this whole thing that happened this summer. She knows who Record is because, and I ended up telling him what happened. And he was like, oh, I gotta tell you something. So yeah. So later on that day, yeah, Record was texting me, like I told you before. He was texting me and flirting me, whatever. And he ended up telling me that how it all started. And I said, okay, tell me how it all started. He ended up disclosing to me that before he ended up entertaining her, not entertaining her, but like more so like So he ended up asking her these questions. So he asked her if me and her were friends, and like, do we talk to each other every single day? Like, what type of friends were we? And she denied our whole friendship. And I know me, I don't like being in the same friend group. So if I sometimes don't have time to talk to you that day or this day, we're still friends. We've been friends since middle school. I counted you as my best friend. I counted you as my sister. So why are you going back and telling him that we don't talk? Just because we don't talk every day, that don't mean we don't talk. That don't mean our status of friendship ended. That, like, what? Like, you just, like, why would you do that? Because all you did was open a door, and it did. It opened the door, and look what happens. So, why he told me that she told him that we weren't friends anymore, and that we don't talk, and we were only hi and bye. It opened the door, and they end up, talking. So I was just like, oh, so Rebecca's telling me this. Interesting. So, also, on top of her lying about her relationship status with Wreck-It, she's also telling him how we're not even friends. Crazy as it is, why the hell are you telling him we're not friends? Why are you lying? Whatever. All of a sudden, I get the next day, me and Bag, we ended up talking to each other that next day after school, and he disclosed to me that it was her and this other girl in this table. And he ended up being there, and he listened to their conversation, and she ended up disclosing that she performed a sexual act with Wreck-It, and she was very confident, no regrets or anything, and he was asking her questions like, isn't that Ayana's ex? She didn't really much care. She wanted to keep it a secret. And she didn't want him to tell me, and obviously he ended up telling me anyways, because out of loyalty of his heart and out of right and wrong, tell me what's going on. So she ended up doing that. So after all of this, everything just kept, that was in the dark, kept coming up to light. She kept doing stuff that I didn't know about, kept doing stuff. And I'm finding out that she's going over to his house and everything. Even afterwards, she told me that she wasn't with him. That she's not with him anymore, so to speak. So after I was just like, okay, I am done. Because before I was showing grace. Okay, I was keeping my cool, but now I'm at a point, at that point and right now, no. Because obviously you were playing in my face. You was playing in my face. And that's just the matter of what it is. You was playing in my face. And it wasn't the fact that you was with Wreck-It. That's like, okay, you did it, okay. But you lied about it. You lied to people. You putting stuff on your story. You low-key giving me attitude. And then you want to go and perform acting and act like you didn't do anything and lie and tell me that you're not with him, but then you were still with him afterwards. Yeah, you're a problem. You were a problem. And so, yeah. So after I was just like, I'm done talking to her. Even though we weren't really talking after the situation happened, but still, I'm cutting it off completely. So after all that happened, I went and, who I went to? Next day, I was standing by the wall, waiting for my teacher to come to open the door, whatever, for us to go inside. She walking towards me. Yeah, I bounced. Yeah, why are you walking towards me for? What type of conversation was you gonna have? You're a liar. You thought you were safe. No, the truth is keep coming out, and you thought you were safe with me. Just because I didn't touch you, I didn't touch her. I didn't say nothing rude to her. Nothing. Till this day. I kept it cute, I kept it classy, and I kept it cordial. Till this day. So, with that being said, by her walking towards me and me just like instantly making eye contact with her and bouncing was like literally saving her in my eyes, because that's in the same second of me knowing everything, like me adding things up in my head, what's been going on, and you in my face, it was not gonna be good for you anyways, because I probably would have done something. But good thing with me, I have a lot of control and I have a lot of I just know how to keep it cute, keep it classy. So I was just like, no, I'm not going into that. I'm leaving as it is, and that's just that. And then afterwards, I don't know, for some reason, a while later, we ended up having the same class together, and her trying to tell people. Oh, and then her sister gonna put Ricky's name in our group chat that we used to have, and trying to, like, I don't know. And then now she's trying to make it seem like I'm the problem, like I'm the one that stopped our friendship. I stopped that friendship? Me? Not gonna understand, because no, I'm not gonna say I'm perfect. I'm not perfect. But when it comes to loyalty of a friend, I'm good at that. That's not a problem. No flaw stuff, no. So yeah, so after that, everything has happened. To this day, she goes around telling people that she doesn't like me, and it seems like I'm the problem. One time we was in the table together the year after, a couple months after, and it was me, Mel, and Lee, because Mel and her are still friends. I don't know if they're still friends now, probably not. Who knows? I don't care. Not friends with both of them. But they were in the table together, and me, I kept it cute, kept it cordial. I could have been, doing the words, but I didn't. I kept it, nice and cute. And yes, and I'm finding out that she's telling people, well, at that time, that she's telling people that she don't like me and that I'm the problem. So, and then, like per usual, when one person don't like you, they look for the next person that doesn't like you, and oh, group of people that don't like Ayana, yay, yeah. So that's the end of this story time. And another disclaimer: there's no drama, and this everything I'm saying right now is the truth, nothing but the truth, and there is no beef, there is no negative energy. I wish you a lot of blessings and positive energy if you're watching this video. And yeah, this is not to stir up something or bring something up. Like I said in the beginning of the video, that I'll be talking about stuff, and a lot of things gonna be resurfaced and for the entertainment of my audience. So yeah, that's just for this video. So thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and turn my post notifications on. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and peace.